안녕하세요. 시암입니다. 오늘은 조지아에서 아르메니아를 가고 있습니다. 제가 아르메니아를 진짜 짧게 2박 3일 정도 갔다 왔는데 솔직히 진짜 너무 아쉽다고 생각하고 있었어요. 그래서 진짜 또 한 번 가는 거는 조금 오바 같고 그냥 이제 트빌리시 도시 내에서 할 일 하면서 지내고 있었는데 제가 한 친구를 만나가지고 친구가 지금 아르메니아에서 거쳐서 이란으로 간다 그래가지고 그 친구랑 지금 아르메니아를 다시 가서 조금 놀다 오려고 합니다. 제가 솔직히 조지아가 그렇게 편하지가 않더라고요. 저랑 그 조지아가 막 그렇게 잘 맞는 나라는 아니라고 생각이 들었어요. 그래서 아르메니아는 약간은 좀 더 분위기가 저한테는 편안하고 그런 게 있어가지고 새로운 친구를 만나서 지금 저는 또 아르메니아 국경으로 가고 있습니다. 아르메니아까지 국경 가는데 한두 시간밖에 안 걸리거든요. 그래서 좀 더 분위기를 바꿔서 제가 못 본 아르메니아의 것들을 좀 더 보고 오려고 지금 조지아를 떠나고 있습니다.
저희는 트빌리시에서 만났는데 이렇게 혼자 다니는 애를 처음 봐서 이야기를 막 하다가 그럼 그냥 아르메니아 같이 가자 그래가지고 지금 어떻게 됐고요. 아르메니아를 한 번 왔지만 진짜 너무 저한테는 부족해가지고 같이 좀 탐험을 해볼 수 있을 것 같아요. 저의 새로운 친구 처음입니다. 안녕.
안녕.
이 친구는 리투아니아 친구고요.
잘가.
한국어 몇 개 가르쳐줬는데 너무 잘해. 이 친구는 유튜브 채널을 운영하고 있고요. 진짜 좀 비슷한 걸 많이 하고 있어가지고 이야기가 너무 잘 통하는 거예요. 사실 이 친구 유튜브 채널 한번 가보시면은 알게 될 거예요. So we go?
Yes, we go.
Let's go.
1 hour ride.
Okay.
We have 1 hour ride, and we will go to one of the cities in Romania.
Okay. Let's go.
See you there.
Start the engine. 아, 그리고 이 차는 저보다 오래됐어요. 30년 된 차. 오. 1997년 된 1997년식 T4입니다. 와. 저랑 같이 함께하는 톰이라는 친구가 그 여행 스타일이 저랑 완전히 달라요. 이 친구는 진짜 사람들이 안 가는 곳을 가가지고 여행하는 그런 스타일이거든요. 사람들이 안 가는 어떤 건물이라든지 오래된 유적지라든지 그런 곳에 가는 친구인데 또 어디를 함께 갈 수 있을지 기대됩니다. 이렇게 산이 돌산이 이렇게 둘러싸여져 있는 게 너무 신기해.
Oh my god, I'm taking pictures of you.
이 아르메니아 산들은 직선으로 뻗어 있는 산들도 많아요. 이게 너무 신기해요. 이런 산은 본 적이 없어요. 저희 지금 캠핑 장소 찾으러 가고 있습니다. 와, 진짜 오랜만에 오프로드인데요? 아니, 돌이 너무 많은 지역이네. 괜찮은 걸까? 세반호수가 보이는 쪽이라서 와, 캠핑하면 여기서 멋질 것 같아요. 톰이 진짜 제가 본 여행자 중에 가장 힘든 여행을 했던 친구라서 이런 걸 같이 하는 데는 어려움이 없는 것 같아요. 완전 거침없어요.
You think here it's okay?
예. 너무 평화로운데 분위기가? 대박이다.
오랜만에 와일드 캠핑 스팟을 찾아가지고 너무 기분 좋은데요? 와, 그리고 새들이 진짜 많아요. There's a rock.
Be careful, there is rock.
Yeah.
And you see, right? There you see. Oh, my leg!
미친 거 아니야? 미친. 야. 아, 진짜 깜짝 놀랐잖아. 저희는 지금 이 셀바노스에 있는 와일드 캠핑 스팟에 지금 주차를 했고요. 너무너무 마음에 듭니다. 지금 날씨가 완전 겨울 날씨인데 저희가 나무를 좀 사와서 불 피워놓고 하면 참 좋을 텐데 깜빡했습니다. 그냥 추운 대로 지내려고요. 빨리 들어가서 자야죠. 겨울에는. 제가 아르메니아에 첫 번째 왔을 때랑은 진짜 다른 여행이 지금 펼쳐지는 것 같아서 너무 재밌고 제가 원했던 이런 와일드 캠핑 아르메니아에서도 가능합니다. 제가 좌표를 저장해 놓을게요. 날씨가 너무 추워요. 오늘 온도는 8도 정도 됩니다. That's yours.
감사합니다.
We're gonna sit there.
So this is really tasty.
I know this.
Yeah, this is a good idea. Yeah. Gonna melt.
You need to introduce your band.
So this is Volkswagen T4.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna believe me, but it's close to 30 years old.
Wow.
But I did so many stuff that it looks like a new one. People say, where I met on my trip, oh, this is like a new car.
Yeah.
And it does look like a new one. I put a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And this was not about the trip in general.
Okay.
Because I like old cars.
Yeah.
I wanted to have some like big car where I can do stuff, including sleeping, not cooking. I'm not like the biggest fan of cooking.
Okay.
But sometimes I like to like camp around.
Yeah.
And this is really a good, nice, funny sticker, which describes
Financial mistake.
Yes, describes this project. I'm pretty sure people who work with projects, they know how much everything costs, especially if you don't do work by yourself. And
Oh my god, it's so black.
it is black.
What a black.
I like black color. I like black color.
Oh my god. Yeah.
People, don't tell this is a camp. This is not a camper. I have nothing related to camping. It's just my stuff, water, like normal, yeah.
Bed.
Bags, yeah. And this is my bed. This is where I sleep.
Okay, that's big.
So I sleep really well.
Nice.
And yeah, all project, everything looks like new seats, you know. So everything has been restored.
You have a warm seat here.
So
Heating.
basically you can do
Heating
heat,
seats.
yeah, for 2 seats. But I have the problem.
Manual.
I have the problem because now it's quite cold and my heat system is not working well.
Oh, that's
So I'm getting cold
sad.
at night.
And when you sleep at night,
Yes,
is it cold?
it is.
No heater.
Yeah, no heater, it is
Oh
cold.
my god, how can you survive?
It's just first 2-3 minutes when you get into bed. I also wear thermal clothes,
Okay.
but it's always hard to go and
Yeah.
get up.
And you have electricity there.
Yeah, so
You
electricity.
can use at least electricity.
Yeah, it's just to charge your laptop and you can maybe connect something else. And to charge your laptop, I'm not like having a nuclear power plant in my car. Some damages, you know, from the trip. So that happened in Turkey.
Okay.
My car got hit by truck driver in Turkey. And this is funny, Georgia, Tbilisi. So you traveled
Yeah.
Georgia as well, and
Yeah.
Tbilisi. So
Yeah.
you know how drivers are crazy. So they hit me.
Okay.
I tried even to avoid, but unlucky. So the car making some memories.
Okay.
I made 10,000 kilometers.
Oh,
So
yeah.
from Lithuania to Georgia, now Armenia, and I will be going up Middle Asia.
Okay.
That's the goal.
And you were in the Iraq with this band too.
It was interesting experience. Iraq is fun. It's fun to go, especially by your car, with the experiences, with all those checkpoints. When you need to like, hey, where are you from, who are you, what are you doing in Iraq, because they were surprised. I think it's not usual thing to see people traveling by their own car. I know that many people travel by plane. Iraq now is kind of safe, but it really depends what you do. I had crazy experiences. I'm that type of traveler. I don't go those like tourist places.
Okay.
So my nickname is not a tourist, which means that I'm looking for something else.
Okay.
I'm really like to explore the country of the history perspective, and I'm more into like war theme. And if we talk specifically about Iraq, so we know that in Iraq, Americans like invaded Iraq, and then the country got, how to say, weak. Yeah, that was one of my things to see how the country looks today. Yeah, I started looking about the cities where the war between ISIS.
I just heard your story and then just maybe few seconds to think of what if I go there with my car from Turkey to Iraq.
Yeah, you can go. It's safe. At the end of the day, it's safe. They see a minivan, so they think that something is inside, like, I don't know, full of guns. maybe. No,
Wow.
maybe I'm joking. But I think it's safe if you choose a good places where to sleep.
Yeah.
But camping is difficult. First night I slept behind the gas station, which is also kind of exploded. The second day I went to that house, and when I stepped out my car, I saw a mine. It was like a mine next, like,
Okay.
this is your wheel. So mine was like really close, like here.
Oh, shit.
Rusty, it's old, but do we really want to know these kind of details? You know, if you step, it explodes. As well, I kind of took a picture. I took a picture of the mine, and Google says it can also explode from the distance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, now I can say if you find one mine, it means you can find a lot of them.
Yeah.
And of course, my goal was to get out safely. And this is where what I'm telling you about camping, that if you're in the wrong place or sleeping like this randomly, like in the middle of nowhere, I saw a car going so fast at me. The speed was so fast, and they stopped.
Okay.
And of course, the process, they don't know what's inside.
Yeah.
So they pointed the guns, like, and I was ready, like, don't. I'm not moving, you know. So it was like 5 minutes intense. You people have seen videos from movies when police stopping the car and want to like give you like quickly out from the car and like do like this. So they open all doors.
Yeah.
It was like 4 or 5 soldiers,
Okay.
and they open all together, like, you know. And I was already in front seat, ready to say, I'm not. Chill out, guys. And this is what I'm saying about camping. Maybe I was in the wrong place, not the right time, but that's what you can experience if you are going like this wildlife, you know, like wildlife, not going to touristic cities, places. So I slept into Baghdad, so no one approached me. So if you want wild camping, I think it's difficult. And the soldiers were really friendly. In the morning we went for a breakfast. Don't do stupid stuff like me, because yes, I'm interested in those conflicts. I'm looking to, you know, those like remaining views of like military front lines, exploded, collapsed buildings. Of course, it's a sad history that you see those like destroyed buildings, but this is still the part of history of that country. Leave everything behind, all the war conflicts, the country, about, you know, those stuff. The food is great.
Yeah.
It's very cheap. People are really hospitality. I can recommend it. If you go, you can go, yeah.
If I decide to go, maybe I will just straight away to Baghdad, capital city.
Yeah. You will experience, yeah.
여러분, 제가 이 친구 이야기를 듣고 유튜브 채널을 확인했더니 지금까지 제가 못 봤던 여행을 하고 있는 거예요. 그게 신기하기도 하고, 이 친구는 곧 카자흐스탄, 중앙아시아로 갈 거기 때문에 서로 이렇게 정보 공유도 너무 잘 되고 해서 갑자기 인터뷰를 부탁했습니다. Why are you doing this kind of crazy stuff? Like,
You think it's crazy?
I think I'm crazy enough too, but it is interesting.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what is like kind of motivation to doing this? And yeah, I'm just curious about.
I don't know, I just like it doing. At some point you feel that you're alive. Okay, I'm going to Iraq. You have no idea what is waiting for you. From my perspective, I like more these kind of adventure trips. Should I say I'm lucky or not? I ended up in a like completely like unreal situations, you know, like what happened there. I want to see reality with my eyes because news, TVs don't really show the reality. They say, wow, it's so dangerous to go there and there and there and there. And when I go, of course, I see that something is going on. It's not like a normal life there. But yeah, they overreact stuff, try to scare people. But when you see that reality, yeah. Even for some people, as you say, it's so like crazy. You risk even your life. Yes, kinda, but I don't feel like that. Probably I have reached that kind of level that it's normal life. People have different type of travel. So it's okay to go to museum if you like. And pretty much similar, it's okay to go to these adventures to find random houses, meet Iraq soldiers, and yeah, I've been to Syria, I've been to those other countries where conflicts are going on. It's interesting to see the life. All those adventures like goes through my blood, so my all body, my energy, just do it. It's always like this, you know, I have that mindset, now or never. You have to do it now or it's gonna happen never. When I started this trip, it's been 2 months. I didn't have any plan at all where I want to go. I was so tired of the project, I wanted to just go on the road. So my goal was just to go as many kilometers as I can. I didn't know what's gonna happen with the car, how it's gonna like work and blah, 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 you know. But now I feel that I'm gonna go to Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is interesting. I have some things to do there. I can't say now this to camera, but I do have plans to travel as well on the way countries. Iran, it's also on the way. Mongolia, it's also on the list. You like Mongolia, you told me, yeah. You will like Turkey at some point, I believe, but you will like Europe as well. So it's good to meet travelers so you can share culture things, you know, the differences, and share as well experiences, because now we go different ways where you've been there. So I'm going to Kazakhstan and you go to Europe. Yeah, so separate ways, but the same feeling.
Yeah, we can share many things.
Yeah. Kapsapnida, guys. Thanks for watching. Kapsapnida.
여러분, 이제 밤이 됐는데요. 한식을 만들어서 같이 먹으려고 합니다. 제가 준비한 거는 수육인데 아까 아르메니아 종류점에 갔더니 다 잘라서 주시더라고요. 된장이랑 후추랑 월계수잎, 저 압력밥솥으로 만들 겁니다.
You said that you bought meat from Armenia. Armenia cut like this, blah 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 blah. That you're gonna use these two ones, and it will be very good.
저는 이 밥솥을 쓸 겁니다. 너무 편하고 진짜 나의 동반자야. 아니, 한국말 하나 가르쳐주면 어떻게 이렇게 잘 기억하는 건지 머리가 좋은 것 같기도 하고. 뭐.
감사합니다.
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 사실 한 번 하면은 저 혼자 먹기 너무 많을 때도 있는데 이렇게 같이 여행하면은 같이 먹을 수 있습니다. 지금까지 제가 친구들 만났을 때는 좀 되게 짧은 기간으로 같이 여행을 했었는데 이 친구랑 저랑 지금 시간에 쫓기는 상황은 아니어가지고 그냥 좀 흘러가는 대로 여행할 수 있을 것 같고, 아르메니아가 사실은 약간 볼 게 많이 없다고 생각할 수도 있는데 일단 이 친구랑은 할 얘기가 너무 많아가지고 그냥 이런저런 이야기하면서 여행 이야기하면서 인생 이야기하면서 그렇게 다니고 있어요. 오늘 이걸 또 맛있게 만들어가지고 같이 먹어보겠습니다. This is 된장. Maybe this
Let me smell.
smell will be very strong. Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Interesting smell, yeah.
Strong smell.
But smells good.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, the smell and the taste usually is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All this.
pork. Kuru-kuru.
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 In Korean, 꿀꿀. Yeah, that's it. No. How can you forget this? Onion and garlic here too.
You know, when you get cold nose,
Yeah.
people put inside.
What?
Yeah, they take slices and put inside.
In your country?
No, in general, you can see everywhere, not about my country.
I never seen.
Yeah.
I mean, I never heard.
A natural medical stuff you put inside if the nose. Yeah, I think so.
So let's go your van. I don't have a lot of batteries now.
We need a light. It's cold.
Yeah.
I think it's minus.
아,
Welcome to
너무 추워졌다.
to a car without a heat system.
아니 진짜 어떻게 자는 거야. 진짜 대단하다 대단해. 이게 오케이. That's it. 추워. 밥은 지금 다 됐고 밥에다가 우리 엄마 김치에다가 수육을 먹어보겠습니다.
It's so hard to watch. Oh my god. Korean kitchen in Armenia. Comment guys if I should go to Korea to try
Yeah.
more food.
Yeah, you should.
Then I will read comments, and if I see yeah go, I go.
Usually we want more like fat part of the
Yeah.
pork. I cannot really see fat here. It's okay. 이 친구가 젓가락질도 지금 배워보고 싶다 그래가지고. For me, yeah, you use this. 수육고기, 김치, 된장, 그리고 이거는 매실 장아찌입니다. This is our dinner for today. Try. So yeah, I will show you how to eat. One piece of meat. Put this 쌈장, this paste.
Yeah.
Name of this.
Yeah,
You can try like this.
I'm gonna now messed up.
Just try.
So I take this,
Yeah,
but
take-
how can I take?
Like this.
It's not easy.
Try.
No, I can't. Oh my god, it's so difficult. No, it's okay. I was messing up. It's good. 맛있어.
맛있어? You can try with the kimchi. With meat.
With me too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm trying. No, don't film. Don't film. I'm doing my best. Wait a second. This is real good. I like kimchi.
Kimchi? That's good.
Joa. It has specific taste. In Europe, we don't have this kind of stuff, so for me, it's very interesting to.
Nowadays, it's getting really popular in Europe too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can easily find if you go to like big supermarket.
At least I'm getting food somehow, you know.
Oh my god, it's getting really cold.
It is now.
So quickly.
Because now outside it's 1. It's almost 0, and it's gonna go -1.
Okay, good luck for tonight.
No heat system.
Oh my god. 아니 히터 없이 이 겨울 어떻게 나는 건지 진짜 신기할 정도야.
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
한국말 좀 알아듣는 것 같아요.
It's good. 맛있어. Kimchi.
Good.
I'm going to Korea. Now, all the way by van to Korea.
Oh yeah, you can make it.
Yeah?
정말 뭔가 여행자들을 만나도 항상 비슷한 이야기들만 듣다가 이 친구를 만나니까 너무 상상도 못하는 그런 여행을 하고 있어가지고 아니 알아갈수록 신기한 친구예요. 진짜로. 이런 여행을 하는 사람도 있습니다.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm dying. It's too cold.
Yeah, it's cool. Good night.
Good night, you're lucky. If I will survive, see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
오늘 텀이랑 같이 한국식 수육 해가지고 진짜 맛있게 먹었고 오늘 여기 자리가 너무 좋아가지고 솔직히 모닥불 피워놓고 캠핑하면 딱인데 나무를 안 사왔더라고요. 차에 들어와가지고 맛있게 먹었고 저는 며칠 동안 좀 텀이랑 같이 아르메니아를 좀 돌아보려고 하고요. 친구가 하는 여행도 약간 흥미로운 게 좀 몇 가지 있어가지고 같이 다니면서 여행을 해보려고 합니다. 다음 영상에서 같이 또 제 친구가 등장할 거고요. 오늘도 봐주셔서 감사합니다, 여러분. 다음 영상에서 뵐게요. 안녕.
I know you are crazy.